Hi, we're in Lantern Valley Studios.
It's October 1st,
Yeah.
2022. And it's the update of the month.
Yeah. For all of October, or all of September, I've been revising World 9's book, Crushed by Ruckus in the Current. And revising is interesting because there are a lot of these chapters I wrote in like August last year and September last year without knowing what a book really was, and nothing was outlined to be a book. So while revising, sometimes I come across sentences and I'm like, why is this sentence structured this way? This is useless. And then I fix the sentence and I read the next sentence, I'm like, I see why I structured it that way, because this sentence is wrong too and I had to do it that way, and then I fix that one, and then just all the way through. And then I come, once the whole scene's done, I'm like, what is this scene even for? Stuff like that all over the place. But yeah, that's a thing. So that's going to be going on for a while. I didn't get it done by the end of September as hoped.
And the method you're doing it is kind of interesting.
Yeah, to make like the kind of, I'm doing like, I divided it in 9 acts for, you know,
The whole book.
Workable purposes. Yeah, like the one book. And then I'm doing like the last act, kind of revising through that to make sure that's good. And then I'm going to do the last 2 and make sure that's a good whole story to itself. I'm going to go like all the way through until it's good from beginning to end. So yeah, it's just...
Starting at the last one.
Yeah, I forget what I called it, like... Combing method? Yeah, it's like, you know, you comb the end of the hair, because I need a haircut. I was going to get a haircut once I was done the book, but I'm not done the book, hence I don't have a haircut yet. So yeah, you comb like the end of it, and then you comb more and more of it and get all the knots out. And there's a lot of knots. So while that's going on, I have outlined the whole story to World 26. Have you heard of the Herd of the Warp? And it's the first outline that is... It's complete to the point where there's like a few sections I've deliberately left out because I don't know what's going to happen with them. But it's the first one that is outlined like a novel, and we can still probably go over it. We'll probably do that before I really start to write all of the scenes. But it's actually outlined to be a novel, which the others were not, and that's why they're disasters. So this one, when writing through it, and after a year of novel writing, hopefully the sentences are decent, and the scenes make sense, and it'll all go together well. And so I'm going to be writing that novel while revising the other novel. And yeah, that's a plan for basically October, November, December. The rest of the year, really, it's just like, you know, keep writing and revising. Hopefully, like, most of it's done by the end of October, and then I can write the last of the novel by the end of November, because NaNoWriMo is a thing, and, you know, that's kind of an appropriate month to keep writing. And then December, like, I don't know. The next one that I'll tackle after this is fixing up another disaster that I wrote last year. So,
Which one is that?
World 27. It's another disaster that's written, and it's just not going to be nice. It's no good. So, yeah, that's basically what my life is. And then we looked at some book covers, or we
did.
worked on a book cover, and yeah.
Yeah, you can see us talk about it in the behind the scenes packages.
Yeah, it's the story takes place kind of like in these valleys below the ocean. So when thinking about the book cover, it was like hard to picture, like, is this going to be good at all? But whatever we did, it looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's really rough. It's just a layout, basically.
Yeah, but from the layout, you can tell like this could end up really awesome.
Yeah.
Which, like, before then, I was like, how can we make this good? Because, oh my gosh. And yeah, I had a loose idea, and we kind of did that idea and then like messed around with it as we went, and it turned out, yeah, solid.
Yeah.
It's gonna work. So that'll be fun to one day have a book cover. It'd be cool. But it's funny because you'll be doing the book cover, and you haven't read the book.
Yeah.
Because I've not done the book.
Step 1 is finishing the book.
Yeah, and we want to delay that because like, if I'm combing through right now, like I do Act 9 and it's good, and it's like, hey, cool, you can read Act 9 because it's good. Then we lose what the second set of eyes would be, which like is the advantage that we have, where he could read it, and he'll read it fresh, with fresh eyes all the way through from the beginning. Where if he starts looking at things as I finish them from the back because of my weird revising method, we lose the option of having a like brand new fresh look. Hence, I need to set it aside for so long to work on things too.
Yeah.
So we have like a long-term plan for how we're going to set it aside. He reads it, then we come back, go through it, and things like that. So we know what we're doing there. It's a matter of like how fast can I get this done, and then how long it takes to read, because I have no idea how big it is. And
and I'm also planning to read it out loud to someone, so that
it's gonna take long too.
so that and reading it out loud, it'll be more so like I get everything on the page and I'm not missing anything, as well as the tonation, and also reading it to someone else who will also be a feedback person in a different way, and then we're gonna go through it and add more cool stuff afterwards.
The really Lantern Valley-arize it, like with Lantern Valley's flavor. Load that up.
So
Lots of work to do.
that's the plan.
Plan is stable. It's just how fast can we do it? Because it's going to be good when we do it. It's just a matter of like how long is it going to take, and more like we've never done that all the way through before, so we don't know how long it will take or how much work it will be or anything of that nature. And then when it's done, it's a matter of from this process, how well refined can we make it, or like through that understanding, are the next one's going to be better, faster, etc. So that's basically
the update. And see you next month.